Hello, I'm Roseanna, and today we're going to be talking about how you can connect to your higher self. At many points in our lives, we find ourselves seeking answers to challenges, problems, situations that we can't seem to answer on our own. You may have heard the saying that you already have everything you need within you, which isn't always the most helpful statement, however true it is, because the small ego self simply doesn't believe it. But next time that you're struggling with something in your mind and you're seeking guidance, rather than ask your friends and family, I invite you to consult with your higher self. So what exactly is your higher self? Well, many people believe that your higher self is something outside of you that you only have access to when you're really super duper enlightened, but this isn't the case. You actually already are connected to your higher self. The higher self is also known as God, the universe, consciousness, source, the divine. We're all connected to it through invisible energy that governs the universe. We're all manifestations of consciousness, and through us, God, consciousness, the universe, is living infinite realities and having so much fun actually. But we're all one and the same thing with different appearances and personalities. We are all connected. The universe is made up of this invisible energy that appears as particles and waves. And these electromagnetic waves carry information and infinite possibilities. On a quantum physics level, this would be your higher self, because you have access to all of these infinite possibilities and all of this higher knowledge information because you're connected to it through energy. It literally flows through us. So technically speaking, you already have access to your higher self, but you have your unique human conditioning and ego that gets in the way of that. When you're making decisions from your ego and the conditioning of your past experiences, then you're at risk of making the same mistakes, reliving the same old patterns and not breaking your karmic cycles. This is why it's so important to think bigger than where you already are and find a solution from a different place of where the problem was created. So let's consult our higher selves and see what magic she has to tell us. So now I'm going to go into some ways that you can connect to your higher self today and receive messages from her immediately without any fancy rituals, so that you can make some new decisions and start living a life of infinite possibilities where you already have all of the answers. Dreams and dream work. So dream interpretation is a fascinating way to connect with your higher self and your subconscious mind to help you work through a challenge or find answers to your questions. Simply set your intention before you fall asleep for your higher self to communicate with you about your situation. Keep a notepad and pen next to your bed in case you wake up and remember something you need to write down that you may have forgotten by morning. Note down the most important symbols and your emotions through the dreams as you go through your interpretation. With dreams, it isn't always what it seems at first. So go with your intuition on the final message, but keep digging. Dreamwork is a major part of the journey that I go on with my private coaching clients for exactly this. We uncover answers to problems, and regularly the subconscious mind is trying to communicate something that we're totally unaware of. So get curious about your dreams and start to pay attention to what they're telling you. And if you're interested in what your dreams are telling you and how they can help you achieve more success in life, then you can book a complimentary discovery session with me through the link in the description, and we can see how I can help you uncover the secrets hidden within. Meditation and visualization. So this is probably the most popular way to communicate with your higher self. Meditation is a beautiful way to connect, and there are various ways that you can do it. You can simply meditate in silence, and this is my favorite, perhaps after some breath work to help you get out of your thinking mind and settle into stillness. And set the intention to open up communication with your higher self. Listen and see what arises. There are plenty of beautiful guided meditations available on YouTube, Insight Timer, that are available to help you with this as well. So you can also use visualization or active imagination to imagine yourself sat at a table or having a walk with your wise sage self or your higher self, and ask her questions as though you were having a normal conversation with her. Make sure that you have a notebook handy and jot anything down once you kind of come out of the meditation. So journaling. Get yourself into a quiet and inspiring space with get all cozy with a cup of hot tea, and then put pen to paper. At what comes out. In this situation, it would be best to write down a question and answer from your higher self, letting the words spill out onto the page rather than thinking about them. It's like a stream of consciousness flowing from ether, pen, paper. So if I'm ever in need of talking to my higher self, I meditate and then I put pen to paper and I let the inspiration flow. It's always exactly what I need to hear, and generally more helpful advice than what I can get from friends. You do have all of the answers that you need within you. Movement and connecting to nature. So some people find inspiration and answers from their higher self flowing through dance or yoga, as well as taking mindful walks in nature and connecting to Mother Gaia. The general rule across all ways of connecting and communicating with your higher self are to set the intention beforehand. Intention is everything here. So, to make a new decision outside of your conditioning, past experiences, and karmic cycles, connect with your higher self and listen to the profound messages that she has for you. Now, I'm just going to give you a warning that you may always not like what you hear. For instance, if she hints that you might want to quit your job to follow your passion, but your ego is your small self is telling you that you're scared or it will never work, if you feel fear around what your answers are, that's actually a good sign, because it means that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and into the realm of new possibilities. Your only job now is to take the inspired action and make that shit happen. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and it resonated with you, then be sure to subscribe and leave a comment with your biggest insight or takeaway. I greatly appreciate your ongoing support, and I'm here to support you. The links for any events that I have coming up, such as live meditations, group coaching, or how you can book a private coaching session with me, are below, so check them out. Lots of love, and I'll see you next time.